Hi guys, in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I am finally gonna be getting into the Ben 10 Generator Rex crossover, Heroes United. And boy am I excited to get into this, as I am sure a lot of you are as well. And I expect that a lot of you are new to my channel, considering this is the first time I'm covering Ben 10 on the channel. Well, I think you guys will be happy to hear that as soon as I am done with my Generator Rex reactions, the next series that I will be covering on the channel will be Ben fucking 10. All of it. The original series, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse, and pretty much all the movies in between. Or most of them. Maybe there's one or two that I'm not really too interested in checking out, but I will be doing all of that. So if you're interested in that, definitely make sure to like this video and subscribe to show me that there is a crazy demand for reactions like that, so I can make that happen sooner. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. I am a huge fan of Ben 10. I am a huge fan of this crossover, and this was the coolest shit when I was a kid. I honestly kind of lost my shit when I was a kid when I watched this. It was so fun and kind of unheard of, and it was just so cool. And I love that this is not just like one episode, but it's instead basically the land of two episodes. It's like 50 minutes based on the runtime that I'm looking at right now. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get into it. I don't think there's much I can say about it before we're done with it, so I think we should just get into it. Though, before we get into the reaction, I do need to let you know that you can get a full-on version of this reaction over on my Patreon or Ko-fi account, where by subscribing to the specific tiers I've created for it, you can get access to some or all of my full-on reactions, which includes cartoons like this one, short live-action TV series like the H2O Just Add Water series, which I will be starting together with Ben 10, long live-action TV series like Ghost Whisperer, and pretty much any movie that I have covered so far, which is a bunch of horror movies, a lot of TMNT movies, and I obviously will be covering the Ben 10 movies, so you will be able to find that over there once we get there as well. But yeah, enough chit-chat about things you don't care about. Let's get into what you are actually here for, that being the reaction to the crossover. So without further ado, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Boy, am I hyped. Not even a second of wasted time, man. It's kind of a shame that we never see it from the Ben 10 perspective. I think that would have been cool. Like, I don't know if we ever actually learn what prompts Ben to travel.
You need to pay attention.
Easy, Rex, you're gonna kill 6.
Theme song! Theme song?
Break my stuff, and I will ruin you.
Things have been pretty good for me lately. I have a home, friends, family. The only thing I need now is my own theme song.
Okay, this show got self-aware all of a sudden.
Nanites went kapow upon the scene, transforming all the life on Earth like nothing that you've seen.
Are you kidding me?
Hombre who can make them build machines, he's Gen Rex.
Are you fucking kidding me? What?
It's catchy. It's good to see you happy, Rex. Just remember that.
That's such a nice reference. I dig that so much.
Be taken away in an instant.
If that was your attempt at inspiring me, Six, you need a little more practice yourself. But ripping on Black Knight is the only thing keeping me from freaking out.
You know, this does look a little bit maybe more higher budgeted of an episode, which makes sense. It's not as crazy as I would have liked it to be in terms of improvement, but it's there a little bit.
I'm picking up bioorganic energy inside the event.
Oh man, this room is starting to remind me a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX with that dimension travel shit. Hell yeah! It's starting! It started when an alien just landed in the center of Manhattan.
Yeah, you just made a humongous mistake.
Yay! Oh my god, I'm so hyped. It is still kind of weird to see Ben in this design though, in this art style.
Stay down if you know what's good for you. You and your partners call it quits right now, and I'll keep the powderizing to a minimum.
I was gonna say the same thing, only in Spanish.
I mean, yeah, you're basically Ben in Spanish.
You take the hunk of junk, Six. Big Ugly is mine.
You want to learn the hard way? Lesson 1. Dangerous aliens are not welcome on my planet.
Could have been cool to bring in Zack Saturday as well, but
I'll buzz you back.
Don't hang up.
that is also another series that I will be covering for those of you new to the channel.
Hands full. My team is here to help. You'd be well advised to let them.
You'd be well advised to get off my screens, White Knight. I'll see you tried for treason.
While you're filing the paperwork, we'll be saving New York. Join us or stay out of our way.
Hell yeah. I like rooting for White Knight. Hell yeah. Oh man, I love seeing these two fight.
Holiday, are you seeing this? The creature feature just went bling on me.
Be careful, Rex. This is something we've never seen before.
No shit. I gotta say, I feel like this art style kind of makes the aliens look better at the very least. I don't know about Ben, but the aliens do look kind of more three-dimensional and better, so I do kind of dig that. Because as much as I love the Alien Force art style, for example,
What has happened here?
it is kind of flat. Who is that? Damn, Six. You went toe-to-toe with a robot. Good job.
Metal, meet, magnetism.
Man, I've forgotten how cool Ben is, man. How cool it is to be able to switch into all these aliens. I've forgotten how much I love that shit. Why have one superpower when you can have 10,000?
Him. Father?
What? What do you mean, father?
Innocent.
Ha! I love how similar they are, man.
You're not an Evo?
Let me tell you something, robot boy. I have no clue what an evil is.
That's a different cartoon, Ben.
Do my thing.
Eee!
Tennyson,
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't contain myself.
the biggest hero in the world?
No, that's Rex.
Six.
God, it's so cool.
Down. Six. Six is down. This is all your fault.
What? How is that his fault? Also, he looks so much like Noah, now that I think about it.
I'm sorry about your friend. Honestly. Obviously, he's important to you. But I have no clue what's even happening here. I've never heard of Providence or Evos or... One minute I'm doing a TV interview, the next, hole in the sky, flash a light, and I'm punching out a mecha monster. Then I end up in a world where nobody knows me.
He might actually be telling the truth. Ben's nanite absorption level indicates he can't...
It's so weird that they refer to him as Ben, even though, yeah, it's
Nanite is
Ben.
the only living thing on Earth that's nanite free.
So you mean I have those things in me now? Great. Where's my spacesuit?
You'll live. It still doesn't explain how you got here.
We're probably looking at a parallel world thing.
Parallel worlds are a theory, and a shaky one at that.
Are you serious? I go to them all the time.
In case you hadn't noticed, we're holding you under house arrest.
He's allowing you to.
You weren't holding me. I was staying to see how I could help.
Hell yeah, he is.
You aren't the only person worried about someone close to you.
I got this.
God, this is so cool. It really makes me want to watch fucking Ben 10, man.
So it is you. This is most disturbing.
If it is your creation, how did it end up in Ben's world?
Why don't you just go back to where you came from?
I'm trying to, you do.
Stop fighting, guys. I know it's all we want to see, but stop.
Oh no.
We're in Bellwood, my hometown. Or it should be. But it's all different. Part of me hoped it wouldn't be, but this pretty much proves it. This doesn't prove anything.
It literally proves a
You
lot.
care about? Well, I have a cousin, a grandfather, a best friend that I care about. They don't exist here. I may never see them again. I'm totally alone. So go ahead, do your worst.
Oh, that's so badass. He's such a badass, man.
My brother.
Is he like you?
No. Cesar's a little crazy and he's working for the wrong side. But otherwise, not so bad.
Yeah, not so bad. He's just an evil scientist now.
What constitutes not so bad here on opposite world?
Yeah, good question.
No, we need that.
Then don't shoot at Ben, you dipshit.
Bad thing.
Why would you speak of me so, Father? I am your Alpha. I came home.
What?
You are pleased?
No.
Will you help me live?
Is he the Alpha Nanite?
That
Because, like,
is a very disappointing.
Rex has the Omega Nanite, right? Oh my god, that's a lot of nanites.
Oh, nanites. Yet you are human. How is this possible? Tell me the secret.
Oh my god, that was a headshot. Damn, Ben, you have no chill.
Cesar, what is that thing?
And incidentally, the thing that dragged you here from your Earth.
His Earth? He really is from a parallel world?
Science class much?
I believe it's been searching for a way home. It was possibly attracted to your weapon before it found its way here. A powerful device, no doubt.
It's called the Ultimatrix. It has the DNA.
Dude, I love the look of it, man. There's something so satisfying about the way the Omnitrix and the Ultimatrix looks that just
Curious how big
fucking
Mother
satisfies my
is
soul, man. It's so aesthetically pleasing.
Because I sent it there. In the early days of the nanite program, our goal was simple. Construct...
Hey, hello, Van Kleis.
Grow new cells, regenerate bones. But there was a control issue. Some thought a human machine...
Hey, it's Rylander.
Others proposed that the machines could control themselves. I was in the latter camp. I developed the Alpha to command other nanites. To maximize its effectiveness, I had to program Alpha to think for itself.
Man, I love how much this is actual, like, plot of this show and not just an excuse to have a crossover.
Alpha developed its own consciousness. It evolved into a unique life form and wanted a body. But whatever it built, burnt out. So
And also, I just want to say, I love how they reference Ben's world as an Earth, which reminds me of the way DC and even Marvel reference different parallel universes as Earths. It makes me think that we can have another superhero universe like Generator X, Ben 10, fucking Secret Saturdays, like Zack Saturdays in another universe. Like, that would be so cool if we have another universe like that. And also having another superhero universe with these guys as heroes is far more interesting than the type of Marvel and DC. Because these are far more unique and interesting superpowers, you know? Good thing Ben was around.
Do you have any idea what it smells like in there, dude?
I'm sure you can handle a little Arborian musk to save your nuts and bolts, dude. Sorry.
I love these two together, man.
I'm just...
They even have the same thing on the
This
jacket.
day started off perfectly. Now there's aliens, my partner's in a coma, and my brother's trying to kill me.
Maybe he was trying to protect us. It
How?
was right there and now it's not.
You're one of those glass half full guys, aren't you?
Here on Crazy Earth? Why not?
Holiday.
Hold on a second. You think I'm leaving you like this? This might not be my Earth, but it's still Earth. Sort of.
Come on, you gotta work together. And I know you will because I've seen these before. Oh shit.
Come to me, my siblings. The nanites in those
I do actually like his design a lot.
powerful.
I wonder, does he inspire malware in Ben 10 Omniverse? Because it is kind of reminiscent design, a little bit. Hey, accelerate!
Giving me a hand?
One of my favorite aliens. Hell yeah.
I like the way you think, Ben 10.
Oh, referring to him like that is so good. Makes me so giddy, man.
What makes you so special?
The Omega Nanite?
Yes. You shelter an Omega.
Jesus, that's kind of terrifying. Fuck off, Cthulhu.
Brother wants to blow you up, and she's your friend? You might be safer on my Earth.
Probably.
His build's relatively pain-free.
So what happened to you anyways?
I was going to ask you the same thing.
It started when the Omnitrix fell out of the sky. I was 10 years old.
6 years ago, the nanite event changed everything.
And there's alien DNA in the Omnitrix.
And that's how I can build stuff with the micro machines in my body.
This is so sick, man.
Now Kevin, Glenn, and I are the plumbers.
Plumbers? I thought Providence was a dumb name.
Oh man, this is so good. This is every child's fucking dream, man. Seeing their favorite heroes work together like this. We need more of this. Hell, it's kind of cool how even the shitty reboot also crossed over with Generator X. From what I
So
know.
much for waiting. Let's do
Not
this.
interested in checking it out though. It's too kiddie-like.
This feels.
Oh my god, they switch jackets! That is so cool!
We're doomed.
Man, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this shit.
If this is the bug jar,
Then where are the bugs?
Damn. Haven't the Ukrainians been through it enough?
That thing was made to control machines. And until it burns through them, it's got every active nanite in the bug jar at its command. You think you can stop that?
We can try.
Hell yeah! Man, this is so much better than Batman versus the TMNT.
Do something. Anything.
Yeah, man, you should learn to do stuff without your stupid watch.
I could try calling it names.
What the hell? Stop touching that watch! What?
It's worse.
Your machine is most interesting. Perhaps within I can find a suitable host.
Oh, come on! Can we have something original for a change? Like, Vilgax did this shit. What? Can you come up with something original, please? We have another bad guy with an evil Omnitrix.
You just did.
I think you really fried it this time.
Maybe you should get it fixed, Ben. What the
I'll
hell?
admit that looks pretty cool.
It does. Is that supposed to be forearms?
Well, blast it or something.
I have no idea what this alien does. I've never seen it before.
You know, that's a very wildly different design from what it actually ends up being on Ben 10.
Yes.
What is that? Fucking Humongosaur?
Get out of here before it cracks through.
Not a chance. Six would have your back. I'm here in his place.
Hell yeah. Man, I love the growth of the characters, man. So sick.
Hey, Jerkosaur! You're a loser.
God damn it, Ben.
machines. You are not worthy of such a gift.
Who are you to decide that?
Is mine. I was misguided to place my trust in a father that did not want me. I never needed him.
It took my Omega Nanite, and I think I know what it wants.
This is the twilight of humanity. Alpha Omega destroys all.
Honestly, he's a pretty good villain, not gonna lie. This feels like the end of the goddamn show. I mean, I don't think the actual end is gonna be better than this, so there's that.
I woke up this morning on top of the world. Now I'm about to witness the end of it. What happens when the best you can do just isn't enough? You get an upgrade.
Hell yeah.
Listening? Alpha has the Omega. I'm not
But you
talking
have
about
Ben.
nanite. Hey, what are you? Okay, that feels weird.
You get a cool new suit.
Oh, don't do that. You're freaking me out.
Build something.
So what's the plan?
You build stuff, I make it better. Fight, 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 we win.
Works for me.
Hell yeah, it does.
Nice shot, Rex.
Man, I love Ben's voice actor so much. Holy shit. That is so sick, man. Oh, I guess he can still do the 2 weapons at a time. Ooh.
We need a direct hit on the Alpha. More insults? I've got a good one. I've got an idea. You have to trust me. When I find
Man,
out, you gotta make your
Ben being so immature really makes makes Rex seem far more mature than he
Isn't that
actually is.
dangerous? Probably. On 3. I've officially decided I like you, monster guy. Same here, robot kid.
Hell yeah. Man, I love how demonic it looks.
Whoa there, little nanite brothers. Where do you think you're going? Alpha's not the only one who can tell you what to do. Isn't your Omega nanite going to be in there too? I'll handle that. Where are you, little guy?
There he is.
Got it.
Give him now to Rex, please.
Very clever, little brother. The density of the sphere is over 30 grams per centimeter cubed. It would be extremely difficult for Alpha to slip through the molecules of this, assuming it survived compaction. We need to get rid of it.
Hell yeah.
How are you going to carry it? That thing must weigh 10 tons. I'm not going to carry it.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Let's do this again.
Oh, you're gonna eat it? I mean, I guess that's one way to solve it, because isn't Upchuck's stomach like a different universe?
Wow.
Also, isn't that dangerous to send it with him? Because he probably doesn't necessarily have the means to deal with it if it shows up again.
I'm glad you're alive.
Me too.
I was so scared, Six. I've never done anything so hard in all my life. I really thought the world was going to end.
It felt like it, for sure.
Kicked, but
I hear you had a little help.
yeah, when his monster watch wasn't conked out. Ben was a cool kid.
The cosmos works in mysterious ways. I think certain people are meant to meet, to fight side by side, to be friends. You may see one another sooner than you think.
You're sure this is the Omega, right? I mean, you didn't grab the Alpha by mistake?
100%, sir. Well, actually, 99.998%. Nothing is 100%.
I guess you're not so evil, after all. I swear, if that shit... Are you kidding me? It's not over? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Are we gonna get more? Did I misremember? What? Is he gonna be back? Is he gonna show up in Ben 10 in a way that I haven't realized that he does? Is he actually malware? I don't think he is, but what? What does that mean? Because, like, as I understand it from my memories of researching Ben 10 and shit, Upchuck's stomachs are like a different dimension, right? That's why they're able to eat so much. So he should still be in like a different dimension, but it's not clear whether it's a different dimension in Ben's reality or whether it's a completely different reality detached from Ben's reality. That's the thing. That's like the difference between timelines in parallel universes and dimensions. Those are three completely different things, you know. Oh man, you just didn't. You had to leave me with a tease. You just had to, right? And with the fact that they say you might see him sooner than you think, it's just annoying because it really makes it seem, with that ending there, that we're gonna get more of it, but we're not. As far as I know, we don't. Well, we maybe will get Alpha to show up before the end of the show, but I don't think we're gonna see Ben again in this one. I feel like I would know. But yeah, this was so much fun. I hope you guys who are Ben 10 fans and are finding out my channel thanks to this video enjoy this. Like I said, I will be reacting to Ben 10 once I am done with Generator X, which shouldn't be far from now, probably a month or two. But I will be getting into it, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited to get into it, especially after watching this and being reminded about how much I love Ben 10 and the reason why I love Ben 10. I'm gonna get into like my experience with Ben 10 once I get to react to it, because I feel like that's something I should keep for that video, so I'm not really gonna delve into it here. But man, it was so cool to see Ben again. I haven't seen Ben 10 in like probably, honestly, like 5 years. There's a lot of things that I haven't seen in 5 years because it's been 5 years since I stopped watching TV and started just using the internet all the time. And yeah, I guess I miss Ben 10 and I love Ben 10 more than I thought. Because, like, sure, I like Ben 10. I think it's cool. I like the concept of the Omnitrix and everything. And like I said, Ben 10 is the reason why I wear watches. Because as a kid, I obviously wanted to imitate Ben, and I didn't have an Omnitrix. I looked to buy one, but I never really managed to find a quality one. There was this one kid which I met when I was traveling to like a neighboring city, and I even was so interested in finding an Omnitrix toy that was actually high quality that I went out of my way to ask the kid where did he buy it from. And you gotta understand, I was a super introverted kid. I'm still super introverted. I don't really go to people randomly and talk to them, but I did go and talk to that kid, obviously when I was like 9 or whatever, to ask him. So that's how, I guess, into Ben 10 I was, which is kind of wild because at first I kind of hated it, thanks to my contrarianism, but yeah, I'm getting a little sidetracked. This was really, really fun, and it is kind of wild how much of a different experience I had with this crossover versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Batman movie that I also reacted to today. I don't know if it's uploaded by the time you see this, probably, but I reacted to both today, and I didn't really have a lot of fun with the Batman versus the TMNT stuff. But this was even better than I expected, and I love how good it is. Like, this is what crossover should be like, showing the potential and the strength of both of the characters. Like, we saw so many aliens that Ben has, so many different ways to fight, and it was so cool. I feel like he was really done justice over here. And any issue I might have with Ben's character, like his immaturity, which, like I pointed out during the reaction, it's kind of wild how he's kind of more immature than even Rex. That is more so due to the writing issues that I think Cartoon Network kind of caused, because they wanted Ben to be more like his kid self, which everybody loved. After going through his character development in like Alien Force or whatever. But again, I'm gonna talk more about that once we get into Ben 10. So that is more of an issue that was caused by Cartoon Network, not necessarily the writers themselves. They were forced to write him like that, but it was a little annoying at times, but I don't really care about it too much. It is who Ben is, honestly, so it was fun to see him. And like I said during the reaction, I love his voice actor. He's really cool. And I just can't wait to get into Ben 10. This just makes me want to watch more Ben 10, man. And yeah. Another reason why I'm really eager to get into Ben 10, honestly, is because I've seen that Blind Wave, who I love watching their reactions, have started doing reactions to Ben 10. By the way, I planned on doing Ben 10 long before they started. I've been meaning to start doing Ben 10 probably since at least a year, maybe even more. So I didn't steal that idea from them or anything. I wanted to do it way before them. And they've been doing it already. They're like halfway through season 1 or something. And I obviously haven't watched any of their reactions because I don't want to ruin my experience doing reactions to Ben 10. So I'm just eager to get through it so I can start watching those. But yeah, this was so fun and I loved it. And like I said again during the reaction, I love how much of this was actually like a plot of this show. Like it wasn't just an excuse to have the characters show up and fight each other and then fight some other villain like in typical crossover stuff. It actually was like a plot of Generator X that Ben just happened to get involved in, you know? I love that. I love that it actually like tied into the story of the show. It was so cool. I do wish that we actually saw in some way, shape, or form like a reference to this crossover in Ben 10. I don't know if there is. I'm not necessarily aware of it. I'm hoping that there is. Because even in other like media franchises, crossovers or whatever, I feel like there is kind of like the one that I'm thinking about right now is the crossover between the 3 original Yu-Gi-Oh series, Yu-Gi-Oh, Duel Monsters, GX, and 5Ds, when they crossed over in a movie, which technically is kind of like debatably canon. There still is consequences because of that movie, because that movie prompts the main character of Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, Yusei Fudo, to start using Fusion Summon at least once to get himself out of a situation. So I don't know if there's this kind of like a consequence of this team up, because it kind of feels like I don't know. It just feels kind of annoying that it's just a crossover with Generator Rex, not necessarily like an equal one. Like we didn't go to Ben's world. Like Rex didn't go to Ben's world. And for all intents and purposes, if you watched Ben 10, you probably have not even heard about Rex, you know, if you didn't know about this crossover. Like if we cut out this crossover, you probably have never heard about Rex. So I wish there would be some consequence, and I hope there is, but who knows? I don't know. But yeah, it is kind of weird to consider whether I would count this as like one of the best episodes of this show, because it's a crossover. Like, of course I'm gonna say that it's the best thing, and I kind of think so. I think this was a genuinely good and high quality crossover. And like I said, I have a point of comparison today, because today I watched Batman vs. the TMNT, and that was not that fun for me. And in both cases, I've seen this, sure, years ago, but I've seen this, and I had seen Batman vs. the TMNT, but that was just not fun to rewatch, I guess. And that's why I think this was a good crossover, because I feel like Rex was done justice. Obviously, it's his show. Ben was done justice in every way, in my eyes. And we had plenty of fights between them, with plenty of aliens. We had them try to fight the bad guy of the episode plenty of times. The bad guy of the episode has a fleshed out and interesting story. He's an interesting antagonist. We had the good guys and the bad guys of our show have to team up to deal with this situation. Like, there's so many layers. Like, it's not just a crossover for the sake of having a crossover. It's just a cool story. And I love it. I love it. And it, honestly, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. It's a really good, really awesome crossover. I wish we got more of this shit, you know? And yeah, if I do end up counting this as episodes of this show, it is probably gonna end up being #1 episode of Generator X, because like it's impossible not to put it there, you know? I might force myself to like put it at #2 just so it's not obvious that it's like the best episode, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a potential that if it was an episode of season 2 or season 1 of this show, it wouldn't necessarily have been as good, because for those of you who haven't seen my reaction to the previous 2 episodes, this 3rd season feels a little different, a little bit more interesting and exciting and fun and good. So I feel like that definitely contributes to the quality of this crossover as well. But yeah, this was so fun. I know I said it like 20 times already, but it was. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, what did you guys think about this crossover between Generator X and Ben 10? Comment your thoughts down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 5 patrons on Patreon: Deadpool, Corby Dead, EdsApp123, Something93160, and Tia Rose Gelatly. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me and have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys before we end this video is something about me that some of you may or may not already know, that will also explain why do I look and dress the way that I do in my videos. That thing being the fact that I am trans. In particular, I am somewhere between a non-binary person and a trans woman, though I am unsure at the moment and probably won't be sure until I talk to a professional who deals with trans people. But that is where the reason why I'm telling you all this comes. I need your help. Due to the fact that I live in a homophobic and transphobic Eastern European country with a family that won't really ever accept the fact that I'm trans if they ever found out, it's not really feasible or easy for me to transition here with minimal to no repercussions. So that's why I would really appreciate any kind or any amount of support that you guys can give me with this. That said, I don't want to guilt trip you or anything. I don't want you to feel like you have to help me. So if you don't want to or you don't have the means to help out, that's okay. Don't feel bad. I just want you to know that it would be greatly appreciated if you did help me get out of this situation. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask me, and thank you for hearing me out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you either in the next one or whenever I get into Ben 10. Bye!